Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making a bread pudding with using the Italian sweet bread that we got for Christmas. There's only 2 of us, so we are unable to eat this entire bread, so I figured let's make something out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this bread up into small pieces, and then I'm going to add the additional ingredients. So let me show you how this is done. So we're going to open up our bread that we have. And then I'm just going to be breaking it up into small pieces, and then I have a pan here. So I'm going to break it up into small pieces and make layers with the bread. And then once I have the entire pan filled, I'll show you what goes into it next. So we now have the bread all broken up into small pieces, and I was able to fill in the entire tray with the bread. I'm now going to sprinkle on top some raisins. The bread already has some cranberries inside, so I'm just going to be adding some of the raisins. So we're just gonna make sure that the raisins are nicely even throughout the bread. So we're just going to do a layer on top, and then now we're going to be putting some melted butter on top of the bread. So we're just going to go row by row, making sure we have the butter nicely drizzled on top. So now we're going to make a recipe of the liquids that will go on top of the bread, and then we will bake it in the oven. And we're going to start with our eggs. So we need to beat 4 eggs. So we're going to beat our 4 eggs, making sure that they're nicely blended and mixed up. Okay, now that our eggs are nicely mixed, we're going to add in some almond milk. We're going to add in some cream. We're going to mix these up. We're going to now add some sugar, some vanilla, and some cinnamon. Those up, and then now we're going to be pouring this on top of our bread with the raisins, and then we're going to put it in the oven. We set our oven at 375, and we're going to be now putting this into the oven and baking it until it's fully cooked. Now that our liquids are fully mixed, we are going to pour it on top of our bread and raisins. So I'm just going to get one of the scoops, and then we're going to evenly pour it on top. So now that we have all of the dairy and the eggs all nicely soaked into the bread. So now it's wet, and now the bread pudding is ready to go into the oven. So now that we have our bread pudding cooking in the oven for about a half hour, I'm going to check on it to see if it's complete. So it looks like the bread pudding is now finished. All of the liquids have absorbed into the bread and baked. So now it's a nice firm texture, and it's not as wet as it was when I put all of the dairy and the eggs into the bread pudding. So there we go. It's nice and complete. It smells lovely, and I can't wait to try it. If you like this recipe and you want to see more like this, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that share, like, and that bell notification button. Thank you.